everyone. Welcome to Toy Break, episode 158. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm the Sucklord. I return.
Welcome back to the couch.
It's great to be on the couch again.
And in HD this time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's exciting.
Sweet.
I think you were our last episode not in HD.
Oh, really? Good.
Weird,
Well,
huh?
now you can see more of my flaws.
That's what we're here to do, is expose artists' flaws.
Yeah, well, apparently you saved a whole box of them for us today.
So in case you don't know, Toy Break is your weekly internet show featuring reviews and news about everything in the wonderful world of toys, including but not limited to designer vinyl, plush, action figures, collectibles, events, how-tos, interviews, and more, with artists like Super Sucklord over here.
Puzzles? Are there puzzles?
We had a puzzle once. Ron English puzzle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sarah Joe.
It's still not put together
It's
completely.
still not
it's a
finished.
hard puzzle.
I fucking hate puzzles.
So let's start by thanking our sponsors like Timebandits,
Bitbots,
3D Retro,
Paysaver,
Grumpy Bert,
Tenacious Toys,
Urban Rascal,
Fuzzy Balls Apparel,
Happy Panda
Why does
Toys,
everyone look at me?
Mini Cassette Tees.
and Tilted.
You wanted to say that last time and we didn't throw it to you.
All
Again,
right.
we missed
Sorry,
it.
I missed it this time.
Again.
The novelty wore off, I think.
So we have, we will bring you the winner of the Joe Ledbetter contest next week, but we have a new contest to start in the meantime. Would you like to tell us about it?
I would. I would even like to show it to you, but I don't have it in front
It's
of me.
okay, you
I'm
can just
dumb.
tell us about it.
Okay. The Acrylicana, am I saying that correctly?
Acrylicana.
Acrylicana Prints Contest. This is brought to you by Happy Panda Toys. You can win a complete set of 4 prints by Acrylicana, aka Mary Winkler, including blueberry, lime, lemon, and strawberry. This is a limited edition run of 25 sets. Each print measures 10 by 12 and retails for $45. Is that each or for the set?
That's each. And is it 10 by 12 inches or feet?
10 by 12 inches.
Okay, well you just said 10 by 12, so.
That's true, I didn't say.
Could be millimeters, centimeters, you could be metric.
So you're going to get all 4, one winner.
Who the hell is Happy Panda? Is that guy? Is that guy?
It's a
All right.
an online toy company in Las Vegas.
Okay.
They're really nice.
And
Okay,
they
cool.
not only do they have a store, but they also are producing their own toys as well.
Okay, good for them.
So all you have to do to enter is go to Happy Panda Toys and grab the picture of
Any of the
4
prints.
guys. They're basically heads, like it's a character's head.
And they're girls.
So girl's head. So take that image from their site and then draw a body or create a body for that image and then post that image on the forum by March 23rd.
Fun.
And you can win.
Random. Don't worry about your drawing skills.
Almost $200 worth of
That's
prints.
amazing.
Yeah. Thanks, Happy Panda Toys.
Surely to go up in value.
Surely.
Don't forget, you could also get the Toy Break poster featuring artwork generously provided by Monster Forge, aka Charles Marsh. They're only $5. You can pick those up at toybreak.com. $2.50 shipping anywhere in the world. Check them out. This one's you.
Okay, so we have one bit of news before we get on to reviews. Squid Kids call for artists. Squid Kids Inc. is looking for creative and clever labels for their new line of Tendo figures. If you were at DesignerCon, you might remember these from the art show that they did.
I
What
remember
were
them
they?
from making one.
It
What
looks
were
like
they?
a Nintendo cartridge,
Oh,
but
those
all
are pretty cool.
macked out.
Yeah.
Those are kind of dope.
So they're doing a production run of the figures, and they want different labels. So all you got to do is
For
create a
like
label.
some fucked up video game that you made up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like Turd Wars or something.
Exactly.
Or something more original than that.
Gems over here. Turd Wars.
It's not.
The selected submissions will become part of the 2011-2012 line of So Analog figures. All selected designs will be on display at the Squid Kids Inc. booth at San Diego Comic-Con
And
this year.
What do you get if they pick your thing?
You get your figure made, and you get a limited number of them.
You mean you get a stock cartridge made with
With your sticker on it.
And you get that.
Yeah.
It's cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool.
And I mean, the stickers aren't that big. Yeah.
So the cartridges are in different colors, or they should all...
I think.
That's all to be determined as
standard.
as they come out.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I think there's some secrets happening over at Squid Kids
Hey,
Inc.
if anybody out there's got some funny ideas, I would get on this one. Could be a winner.
You have till March 31st,
Plenty of time.
so get cracking.
Get cracking indeed. Let's jump right into reviews.
Okay. Reviews.
Reviews.
In honor of Sucklord being here, we're jumping in.
Great. So this is just essentially a very generic toy break. It's just sort of the typical toy break episode. We're just gonna look at toys. And
unless you have something better you want to discuss.
Do you want to do something else?
Nope.
Do you want to play like Thumb Wars or like?
You didn't even bring
rock,
anything
paper,
to like
scissors?
pimp. You didn't like.
It's not about me. This is
I mean,
about. This is.
You
about
can
the
always get
community.
psychedelic cards.
All right. Stop.
Suck packs.
Stop. Let's. Today I'm just a man on the couch, giving reviews of toys. That's all. I'm not anything more than that.
Let's do it then.
Let's get out a toy then.
Yeah, let's review something.
Well, by the makers of this fine shirt right here at FIFO.com.
FIFO.
We have.
I think it's Fife. FIFO? FIFO. Where's it Fife?
Oh, I can look on their thing. We have Zombie Chuck. Here.
Oh,
Can we open it?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It is FIFO. FYFFO.
This is cool.
Right.
Is these resins?
They are.
Another asshole making resin.
So these are 5-inch resin figures based on the Zombie Chuck comic, these are available in 4 colors. We have 3 of them here. We have purple, green, and orange. Actually, blue isn't even available.
Pretty good, actually.
Not sure about the blue. And then
no
there's also
seams
a
or not. Well, there's a little seam in the middle, but no seams. George, what do you think? Pretty good resin, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, you know resin from resin, right?
I mean, this one has a couple seams, but I'm guessing it's just different on each one.
There's a little bubble there with some dust in it, but they all of them have it. These look pretty tight, I must say. I was all set here to start hating on shit, and you give me something cool. Let's see the green one.
There you go.
These aren't bad.
Interesting that the blue isn't listed in their colors.
I don't know who the fuck Chuck is, but...
Yeah, he's the zombie.
Yeah. It's well
Guess
done.
we gotta read the comic.
Nicely done.
So they have, these guys
Nicely done, FIFO. I'll drink to that.
$15 each, and then they also have the shirts and the comic books.
$15? How the fuck does this guy make any money? $15? I would charge like $100 for that.
Do you hear that, Brian?
If it was me.
100.
If it was me.
This is his first thing. How much did you charge for your first piece?
$20.
Okay.
Exactly.
But it wasn't as good as this.
They're still not. No offense.
Yeah. Fuck you.
So he's also, I think each one comes with buttons,
buttons,
or you can also buy buttons. And
Great,
stuff
I'll
like that.
sport the whole set.
So there you go.
You know what's weird is they aren't like signed or scribed with anything on the bottom.
I can't even tell where the portholes were.
Oh, I guess there is a little signature.
Probably
on the
at the
back.
top. He probably
I was
poured
gonna say,
them
yeah,
down
this is
like
it.
this.
Yeah, just poured like that.
Oh, just left the whole top open?
I would say, yeah.
Oh, that would make sense.
Because then you just take that to a grinder and get off any little...
Yeah. I wish I had a grinder. I'd do it all by hand.
That's what she said.
Actually, she did, as a matter of fact.
These are actually pretty fun. I like the character, and...
I like the
Is
sculpting
it just
style.
the one
Good resin.
character?
Yeah, so far, so...
I'd be down to see other characters.
Yeah, I'd like to know what else is in the
I
comic
like the
book.
base. They look like those I love you this much things. Remember those?
What?
You would go to Hallmark and they would have those little sculptures of a little person and it'd be like, I love you this much. And his arms would be like this. And they would always, I mean, it wasn't just that. They always had like World's Best Dad or they always had like this little stone base.
The 3D greeting cards.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's cool. It's funny.
Okay, I can see that.
Alright, get those out of here.
Zombie check, awesome. What's next?
What is next?
Turm Kunst.
Alright, this is interesting.
Is it?
I think so. This
Turm
is...
Kunst.
It was shipped in the box that it comes in.
Is it
from
German?
From
It is
Germany.
German.
How did I guess?
I don't know, how could you tell from a name like Turm Kunst?
Yeah.
So this thing's way bigger than we originally thought it was. We originally thought it was like a couple inches.
What the fuck is it?
I don't know.
Does it open?
It does all sorts of things.
Oh! Wow, this is sort
That's
of
a
weird.
little bit like a puzzle.
I mean, is there any...
This is the blank, obviously. There are production pieces of it as well.
This is kind of weird. Oh, look, you could do this. Oh, no, you can't.
No, you can't. It's blocked at the
Alright,
other
I
side.
hate this. I mean, I like it. I don't quite get the point of why these come off.
I quickly looked at the site today before we did this.
Yeah.
Termkunst.de?
Yes, termkunst.de, and it looks, actually, this looks like the building that is an art gallery there.
Oh, yeah?
That they painted these blocks, and a different artist painted each one of these sections. So I guess they made this
In honor of the
in
building?
honor of the building, or to sell at the gallery. I don't know.
That's cool, I guess.
It's
It
weird.
has 3 arms.
It's a strange round object.
It's well made.
It is well made.
It's well designed and executed and engineered.
Shiny ABS.
What the fuck does it say? I don't know, but...
There are a couple production pieces with artists' designs on them. There's 2 up right now that you can get at turmkunst.de.
I mean...
Flying Fortress and Sozi 1 for 49 euros each.
What do I know from fucking euros? How much is that?
I don't
$100?
know off the top of my head.
Okay.
I think it's more like 80 or 100.
Maybe if those weird slices were painted or had a print on them, then it'd be do something by switching them around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
If they had a different word on it, and then you could make word sentences.
That'd be cool.
That'd
be fun. No, that would be funny. It's like those magnets that you put on the fridge.
Yeah, I hate those things. I suck at those.
You suck at putting words next to each other?
They never have the word fuck in any of those sets.
You didn't buy the right sets.
There's gotta be a dirty set that has that. Yeah. There's gotta be.
I got better things to do than play word games with some jerk-off's toy.
But at least that would be something that it would do.
It doesn't even do that. You made that up.
It's cool, man. I think I give these guys points for just doing something weird and different, and it's well made, you know.
Yeah.
And it's fun just taking these off. It just is. It feels fun. I wish you could flip them over, but maybe that's asking too much.
I wonder how paint sticks to it as a DIY.
I'd like to see what the designed ones look like.
I can make that happen.
I mean, I'm not really wondering, but oh, okay.
All right, so if you mixed his face up, it would be...
Yeah.
There's the other one. Just kind of graffiti looking.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like a puzzle in the end if you knocked all the pieces off.
Great, so I got my puzzle after all.
So you hate this now.
I didn't even know that was going to be
I fucking hate it. I like 3D puzzles. I don't like flat jigsaw puzzles.
Okay.
Oh, now you're qualifying it.
Yes, I'm qualifying it. That's what I do. Everything needs to be modified.
Awesome. What else?
Get these fucking beers off the couch. It's already offended
Too
by
much
this
stuff
clutter.
here.
Yeah, get this shit out of here. Wait, you need that phone.
Yeah, it's good. We're good with that.
Right, let's get these tissues out of here.
You know they can't see any of that.
But can they see this shit?
No.
No?
Just you.
Well then, fuck you. I'm gonna put my dick out there. Alright, what's next?
Blind box time. Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time!
Already?
We're going quick here.
You better not run out of
wasting
material. I
time today.
came all the way out here.
Have you seen Patch Together's blind box yet?
No.
Okay, we've opened these on the show before. But since you haven't, we wanted to do these with you as well.
That's great.
And we still haven't gotten the one we wanted.
Which one do you want? I don't see one on here that I want. Except this weird gecko thing.
That's the one.
That's the one George wants.
Alright, well, let's see if I got them.
Let's see if any of us get them. So these are called Floxy. You've been watching, you've seen us open these before.
And what makes these special?
It's Patch Together's first...
Who the hell are they?
Aha, interesting question. Patch Together is this company that... Oh, sticky. Patch Together is this company that started a while ago, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago? And they...
What do they make? What the hell is this?
Well, they have people submit designs. It's kind of like those t-shirt sites where you submit a design and then people kind of vote on it and then they make it in resin.
Mm-hmm. These are resin?
No. These ones are their first, like...
It's like a vinyl head.
Vinyl blind box.
And an ABS body.
Right? I think it's still a vinyl.
I think it's a vinyl
I think it's all vinyl. I think
the body?
Yeah, that body
the hands and tail are PVC, but I think the body and head are vinyl.
No shit. It's very hard. Well, so what, are these all designed by just random guys that went on their website and submitted, or is these by them people themselves? Or?
These are people that they work with, have worked with before.
Okay.
On stuff. The one problem I have is that they don't put who did each design on the box.
Yeah, if
So
I designed that shit, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, right?
Like, I mean, aside from all that big money that they probably gave these guys, it's like, you should give them credit.
Credit is important, and they have their names on the side of the box, but that doesn't mean anything to me.
Right.
Like,
right.
I want to know who did which one.
This one's weird. It's kind of cool.
It's cool.
It's like a woodland creature or
Cool.
something.
Yeah.
Mine's dumb, and it feels a little sticky.
Give me that. This one's a lot
Got
softer
stole.
than this one. Feel how hard that one is.
Yeah, it is.
This one's all smushy.
Oh, it's kind of cute. It's got a little...
This is I don't know. I
Bone
don't think
face.
this is great.
This one's kind of dumb too.
This
I think this
design
one was the
sucks.
best one. To
Yeah,
make.
this one's cool.
Let me see this.
But then again, I don't know what the hell I do with this thing.
Yeah,
Like, they just look like a variation on a dunny, you know, to me.
I think that's kind of why
That's what all of this shit is at the end of the day, isn't it? They're just like spin-offs of dunnies and...
Yeah. But haven't you noticed that there's not very many blind boxes coming out now?
No, I haven't noticed that.
You haven't?
I don't pay attention to that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's slowed down drastically.
Why? Because people caught on to the scam that it was, right?
Possibly.
Okay.
I mean, the only things that are coming out that recently were The Simpsons and the Family
but
Guy,
that's the
like licensed
Simpsons.
stuff from Kid Robot.
But yeah, but just like, oh, I got Dr. Juka Juke's thing. Who's that? You know? And it's the chase piece, but so what? Because I didn't even know I wanted it. Because I didn't. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm being harsh on these. They're
No, it's
cute.
okay.
They're cute. If you like this kind of shit, then you'll probably like these.
That's weird. This one is super soft. Like
This one is really hard. That's what she said. Actually, she didn't say that.
I don't know. I
Sorry, man. I'm like here to... I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I don't want
I'm
to...
So
not-
you don't ever buy blind box, right?
Fuck no.
Would you do designs for somebody else's blind box?
Nope.
But you'll sell a blind box.
To who? Is this worth anything? If I took this, could I go sell it?
Probably not.
No, you're welcome to have it though.
I don't want it. No, that's
I
cute.
can't even give toys away.
No, I don't know. I mean, I've never done one of these things. Designed like a dunny or a money or a zunny or whatever those things are called. Whatever these things are called. What are they called?
These ones are Floxy.
Floxies. I never designed a Floxy. I wouldn't know what to do. Would
Probably
you?
splatter it.
Would you? I could.
Yeah, I've designed some.
You would? You have?
Yeah.
Yeah? I bet they're great.
Nah,
It's cool. It's not my medium.
that's okay.
Never mind. Let's move on.
No, it's good. Back to reviews.
Back to reviews.
What else do you have for us in your toy trove?
This is a new sponsor of ours, actually.
We love new sponsors.
Okay, let's get this shit out of here. Sorry, I'm being a neat,
No, it's
being
fine.
compulsive.
This is by Time Bandits, and this is Frankie the Timebandit.
You mean Time Bandits, the movie with the midgets and the
No,
map?
completely different Time
Completely
Bandit.
I wish it was that Time Bandits.
He also has a hat.
Oh, thank
It's on
you.
the
There's
floor.
what's going on here? This looks like
Ooh.
an ugly Tony Soprano.
What's it smell like?
It smells like plastic.
That one smells good. This one doesn't smell like anything.
Okay, what's going on here?
Time Bandits is a watch company.
Oh, I get it. Time,
And,
watches.
watches. So you'll notice that dude is sporting a few watches on his arm.
I see that. He has this Afrocentric one on, which seems incongruent because he looks like Al Capone.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that one's about.
Yeah.
I don't know
I guess
why.
this is probably the watches that they make, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's clever. It's a clever marketing ploy.
Their tag here is the original sweatband watch.
Oh, that's
So
Did they
it's-
give you any watches to go with this?
No.
no.
They're your sponsor, and they didn't give you the shit that they actually sell.
They gave us the toy.
But this is obviously just a marketing gimmick to sell watches, right?
I guess, yeah, I would imagine. They didn't really give us anything other than this. Like,
I
there's
guess we
no.
should look into the.
But-
I mean, they're your sponsor,
The
so you
watches.
have to suck their dick, right?
No, we don't give a shit. Like, it doesn't matter.
These look interesting, I guess. A sweatband with a watch on it.
So the sweatband with the watch is what clearly allows him to travel through time with his gangster superpowers.
Is he
I'm not
traveling
making
through
this shit
time, or is
up.
he stealing time? He's a
He's
time
traveling.
bandit.
Traveling. There's a whole story. It's right
Oh, okay.
Here's something interesting about the guy, about the
us.
character.
Tell us.
It was sculpted by a legend, if you ask me, in the industry. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm going to say it wrong.
there.
so
David
I'm gonna look at it.
Arshowski.
David Arshowski. He sculpted a lot of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's
from
cool.
back in the day.
That's props. That's
So-
cred. That's legitimacy right there.
It's worth picking up this figure just for that, if you ask me. And I believe this is his first vinyl that he's done.
It's funny. The paint, like the face, is cool. I like the way they did the 5 o'clock shadow kind of thing. But then like, it's a little blurry around the tie.
I don't know why you would want a guy with watches and a...
I don't understand this term gangster superhero. I mean, wouldn't he be a super villain if he's a gangster? Why is he?
Maybe he's a good
He's a
gangster.
gangster, but he's fighting evil and tyranny. I thought like gangsters were tyrants. I mean, in a way, I don't know.
Maybe
It's
he's
weird.
going back through time to reinvent what the gangster is.
Okay.
Maybe we're looking too far into this.
Well, that's what I do. You know.
You get to the heart of the matter?
Well, I don't want to just take things at face value. His birthplace is Nerova. Where the fuck is that? I just don't feel the backstory is grounded. And I gotta say, I think it's cool. I like the idea of a sweatband watch. But there's already a movie called Time Bandits out, and it's very specific about what it is. It's like, why don't you just make up a different name, like Time Stealers, or Time Jockeys, or Time Runners, or Time Thugs, or, you know,
Time Thugs.
anything like that. You know,
Yeah.
Time Bandits is, and it's registered trademark. Yeah, it's a film called Time Bandits. Sorry, it's kind of cool, but the name has got to go. My opinion. Sorry.
What about using the toy as like a marketing thing for the watches?
Yeah, that's great.
Good with tie-ins like that?
Sure, why not?
What do you think, George?
Yeah, what's your opinion?
I just think it's cool because it's the guy that sculpted Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
And I'm a big fan of the old Ninja Turtles. And the ones he did were awesome.
Which ones did he do?
Some of the ones that were like the crazy out there ones.
Like Ray Fillet?
No, that one's too smooth. I doubt he
yeah.
did that one. Some of the guys like...
The pizza face guy?
Yeah. All the crazy ones.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
like those. Baxter Stockman, was that his name?
Yeah. You remember like the Killer Bee, like the vehicle that was like a crazy bee, or
That I don't
Wingnut
remember.
and Screw Loose?
I don't remember
I
those.
remember Wingnut.
I remember the guy that he was like you filled him with water and he had like little guts floating around inside. What was that guy's name?
Mutagen Man.
That was a cool one. Yeah, well, props
Like
to that.
A Wikipedia for turtles.
Well, one of the guys in our forums, Charles Marsh, who did our poster, just
Monster
painted
Force?
up a Mutagen Man, like did a repaint on it, and it's amazing.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
What if I told you that was $55?
Does it come with a watch?
Actually, yeah, it does.
Well, then it's worth it.
Yeah, sure.
You can
fine,
get that
why
with a
not?
watch for $55.
Why
Yeah.
not?
If
Yeah.
it comes with a watch
kinda
for
cool,
55
right?
bucks, that's good.
You can also buy it on its own without a watch for $55.
Why would I?
I don't know why you would want to do
Why the
that.
hell would I do
Why
that?
would you do that?
It's fun, and you know what I do like is that they gave it some movement. They didn't just do like a static pose of like a guy like what.
Well, yeah, if it's completely
holding his watch or something.
inarticulated, then it's good that it's in some kind of action pose.
Exactly.
What?
You alright? I thought you were gonna sneeze.
No, I have
All right.
something waiting for me off stage, and I wanted to know if it wanted another beer.
So
All
interesting.
right, Time Bandits.
Check them out. It's timebanditstoys.com and timebanditswatches.com, but check out the toys site. Gets you to everything that you want to see.
Be sure if you
Time
buy it,
Bandits.
you get the watch too, because that seems silly to not have that.
Maybe it's a
Oh, look,
special.
they got the old calculator watches.
That's
Oh,
pretty cool.
Who doesn't want one of those?
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, as a product that's designed to promote another product, it gets kind of a fail because this is the only picture of the watches on the whole box. It's just this
That tiny
small
little, like-
collage, and I would like to see all the watches and everything. I think this it's a missed opportunity not to tell me and show me as much about the watch as possible. It's like, looking at this, it'd take me 5 minutes to even figure out that there was an actual watch that was related to this. It's like, oh, Time Bandits, what is this? It's like, it's cool, but look, you got all this space. I would have
they
put more
could've
shit about
showcased
the
the
fucking
watches.
watch. I would put the watch in here, like another bubble here with a watch, you know? That's the whole point, is to sell fucking
Like
watches.
Time Bandits own the watch.
Yeah, or just show me a watch. Because people don't think, people don't,
Connect things.
they don't connect the dots. No, you
Right.
gotta make
Yeah.
it obvious.
You have to connect it for them.
You have to connect it for them.
All right. Well, we have one more thing for review. This is.
And then the
speaking
show's
of-
gonna end?
In a few minutes. Give it a chance,
Okay.
dude.
But the last one was so much longer, and now we're almost done.
Give it a minute. We're not.
And we're not done?
And we're not done.
Okay.
So this is from Patch Together, that we were just talking about. This is
Okay.
one of their resin pieces.
All right.
It's from an. It's called Acacia. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Butter. It's by Pablo Wapsi and Patch Together, obviously. It's a 9-inch resin figure of Bud from the graphic novel Wapsi Square. It's currently out of stock on the site, but
That's too bad. Let's review it anyway.
well, the thing about Patch Together is they have a button that you can go press that says, "Please add back in stock." Like, so if they get enough people interested, they'll make more.
Oh, word? Do they mostly make resin stuff?
Yes, they have. They did one. Did that shark, right? There's a shark sleeping bag that like you pull it up and it looks like the shark's eating you.
Wow.
So I think that is out on their site now. It's like $200.
So that's what they do. They put something out in X amount, and then it sells out. And if people want more, they just
Yeah.
you can vote. I want this, and
Yeah.
if enough people say they
Exactly.
want it again,
they'll make more.
Do they have to pay to vote, or it's just
No.
like?
No.
Ah, it seems interesting.
Mm-hmm.
One thing they really need to do at Patch Together though is this is the box.
It's distinctive.
But when you have more than one of their items,
Every
you have
single
no
thing
clue
comes like
what's in
this.
And
each
you can
box.
put them all together, and they make this
A
whole
field of white.
Yeah, they
Oh,
make
white.
they made like a whole bunch of cardboard teeth or whatever. Let's see what their resins look like. Whoa, man, holy shit, that's a fucking resin figure.
There she is, Bud.
What's her deal?
I actually don't read the comic Wopsy Square, but
Damn, this is all one piece of resin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got a lot of chips
think
in the
that-
paint.
the base is obviously separate.
Does it, or is it might be styrofoam
Some
stuck on it?
scratches here. There's like a chip there. Not that I
Oh,
give
yeah.
a fuck, but I mean, this is a hell of a paint job, though. This is all done in the United States. But
No,
No,
this
I
is
don't
all
think
done in
Chinese
China.
resin.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck you. You know, that's different. It's cool. I mean, not bad. What do these retail for?
I actually don't know because they're sold out.
What
and
do you
we
know?
can't.
I have no
They
idea.
They didn't tell you in their little press release.
This is it. We got a big
They
white
just
box.
send you a box,
This
and
is
it
a
doesn't
box.
say like, here's the name
It doesn't
of
even
it.
tell us who's in it. We had to open it up to
We
find
learned
out.
that. Well,
Who is
that's
the character? Based on who?
it's based on the character Bud. Her name's
From a
Acacia
comic
from Wopsy Square. Yeah, it's a comic.
It's an online comic.
That's an online.
I think
comic.
they
Okay.
get a lot of online comic figures made because the online comic will go to them and say, I want to make this character, and then they get all their fans to vote for their figure, and they get enough people to buy it because they have fans
Sounds
that want it.
ruthless. I don't think I could. I don't think I could hang in that environment.
No?
No.
What's going on up there?
Oh, now we got you on this thing too. It looks like there's a piece of the mold stuck in there. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It doesn't look intentional.
But no underwear.
What's
Not
this
really a
pose?
thing.
I don't. It's cool, I guess.
It probably looks... They do a relatively good job of...
It's nicely made.
What is going on with there?
It's weird, right?
Yeah, that's...
There's like claws or something coming out.
Let's
Does
just...
it have movie
We'll
teeth?
just pretend that that's not there.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's like just gloss that
Stop
over.
like that.
Because it's probably not supposed to be. I think if you were a fan of this comic,
Yeah.
this probably is a good representation
Sure.
of the
If
character.
I was a fan of this, and I got that, I'd be like, yeah,
Yeah. It's probably
accurate.
good.
it's probably good.
They do a decent job of converting people's
Unfortunately,
comics.
there's no artwork on the box or anything for us to compare it to.
It doesn't give me any context.
No. It just looks like a crazy girl
Yeah, it's cool. I don't, you know.
in a shirt that is supposed to be a pants at the
That's
same time.
dress. That's called a dress.
I mean, whatever.
Alright.
I'm not gonna say anything.
It is a little
Feel
chipped.
free.
I mean, it's cool. It doesn't make me want to know anything more. I'm not gonna go find out what this is, but because I don't care.
Right.
Right.
But
So like the
others
toy is
might.
not enticing you to the comic.
No.
The comic, it's really more for the fans that are.
I think it's for
already-
fans of Wopsy Square.
Great. We'll let them all go to Wopsy Square, all right, and have their fun. Leave me out of it. I'm sorry. It's a nice toy.
Okay, we have a couple events coming up. Events. Happenings.
Do it.
Stuff to do.
A Brute Rebellion. This is a solo show featuring work by Matt Seesaw, opening at Foe in Northampton, Massachusetts on March 11th. Foe has also teamed up with Velocitron to release its first exclusive toy at the event called Brute Rebellion Ghouls in a limited edition of 15 pieces. You can go to shopfoe.com to check out more.
Nice. We
Well
also
done,
have
George.
Bricks by the Bay coming up at the end of this month. The celebration of Lego as an artistic medium and hobby will be in Santa Clara, California from March 25th to 27th. Public Expo Day is Sunday on the 27th, and you can check out bricksbythebay.com for more information.
Is that dude gonna be there? What's that Lego nut that was at Designer Con that had all that rad shit?
Which guy? There were several.
There was that one booth in the back where
Yeah.
they had all that. That was a
Oh, that
bunch
was a
of
team. Yeah.
Oh,
that was
those
a team
guys are
base.
obviously gonna be there. Who
Yeah,
are they?
at least two of them. Well, they called themselves the Studs at DesignerCon.
Okay.
It's just kind of a fun little name. That was composed of Brandon Griffith, Gary McIntyre,
Gary
and,
McIntyre, I know him.
and Andrew Lee.
Great shit. That's
Couple
probably
other
gonna be a
people.
hell of an event, right?
Yeah, it should be interesting.
Aren't you doing something for it?
I am.
Tell us. Or is it a
I'm
surprise?
working. Brandon and I are working on a model for the show.
Fucking A.
It's a surprise what it's going to be.
Sweet.
Will you show it off after, though?
I will absolutely show it off after.
Okay.
It's actually a series of models
That's good.
in tribute to one of our favorite movies.
That's good.
It's pretty. Actually, that happens in one of the models.
I know.
Oh, you knew already?
Yes, he told me.
Awesome. Yeah, so that should be cool. So you know Gary?
I know who he is, yeah.
Okay.
And I know his work. He does
Yeah,
that
he's
Lego
a-
shit.
He's a master model builder down at Legoland.
Oh, yeah, that's how I know. He
He's
accosted
so
me at
Lego.
Comic-Con. He was very nice.
So
He is very nice.
since we have you here on the couch as an artist yourself, there's a discussion going on in our forum right now about custom shows.
Okay.
I guess it's kind of two-part. First, how do you feel about custom shows?
Fucking hate him.
Okay, that's good. And then second, when there is a custom show, how do you feel about people either taking the thing and just repainting it versus taking it and
Sculpting on it.
or resculpting it or chopping it to bits and redoing it or whatever? Or do you feel like it doesn't matter if you're already doing a custom show, it shouldn't matter?
I mean, these are esoteric questions. I mean, there's no right answer. My personal opinion, when I get a toy to do a custom show, and I've done a bunch of them, I'm inclined to chop the figure, and kit bash it in some way and
Right.
hack it up. Mostly because I'm not particularly a painter. It's like, if you're nice and you've got a good idea and you want to change it into something just by painting it, that's cool if it does something. I mean, sometimes I feel like there's a difference between just sort of repainting it and repurposing and redefining and just decorating. Some people tend to just decorate. Oh, here's a cool pattern that I painted over it. Those things I tend to think are less successful. But, I don't think there's any rules, or there should be rules. It's like, if you're the guy running the custom show, right, don't ask somebody to do your figure if you think their shit's whack.
Right.
That's my advice.
true.
I mean, why are people even arguing about this shit?
Just for fun, boredom,
Just because they're
nothing
bored,
else.
right?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Personally, I think that it almost seems like we've gotten to a point in this designer toy world where everyone that comes out with a figure
Has to do
a custom show.
Yeah.
And I don't
Or 2 custom shows.
I
or
don't
3
think
custom-
I don't think that should happen. I mean, some figures should just
Well,
come
it's
out
good
and be
promotion.
the figure.
Well, some figures lend themselves more to customization than others. Like that
Right.
doesn't. I mean, that's just so specific in what it is.
Right.
It's like other toys seem to be a little bit more open-ended. I mean, on the one hand, I would defend the idea of just redecoing them, because something about seeing the same toy over and over again, looking the same but just with the different colors, sort of drives home the strength of the figure. Like if it works every time, it's like
Right.
they all look cool no matter what you do to it. It speaks to the strength of a figure as a platform.
Right.
Doesn't mean it, but a lot of the times people put these toys out and they don't sell them as platforms. It's just like, here's a figure, there's only 1 or 2 colorways, you can't buy it as a blank, so I'm not showcasing it as a toy, a
Right.
do-it-yourself toy, but I'm just selling it, I'm just doing this to get hype for my figure,
Right.
which is what I did. And
Right.
it worked great. I made a lot of money, and I made a lot of hype, and I made a lot of friends, and we created some fantastic artwork. And those of you out there should look to what I did as an example of how to do it correctly.
I think there's also a big difference between, and people can take this to mean whatever they want, but like a lot of shows are just open to anybody right now. They'll say like open call for artists, and then there's the invitation shows.
Right.
And I think you can see
The quality of the work
quality
varies,
difference.
of course.
Right.
There was a big discussion about this a few months ago. Some guy, some blogger, called out a show because he thought that the quality of the work was amateurish, and he was like, nobody's... Well, didn't we talk about this last time we were here?
Did we? I think we did.
What was that
I
guy?
think it was
Jeremy...
Brotman.
Yeah, I agreed with that, and I think it took balls to say that, but it's true. It's just like, not to put down anybody's work, but, you can tell the caliber of these things, and I think sometimes people... The problem, I think, that some people who are new to this scene come into it, they do a custom show, but they don't really have the clout to get, like, the top-notch artists, so they just
Right.
get anybody they can.
Like their friends.
Yeah, they get their friends or their mom or whatever to do it. And, you can see that a lot of them just look real arts and craftsy, or just not realized. and it could tell, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But people will shun those shows, so who gives a fuck?
Right.
I mean, are these people on your so-called message boards like calling for the end of custom shows, or
no? I think
is it dead?
The one guy who was the loudest on there about it was saying how he would like to have seen. He was talking. It's specifically about the Alien Argus show. That just happened.
Yeah.
He would like to have seen people use the figure because it's not a platform toy.
Right.
It's a really detailed sculpted figure.
Yeah.
He wanted to see people just use the figure as the platform and paint on that instead of hacking it apart and cutting it and sculpting.
Well, who the hell is he to make that distinction?
No one.
But I mean,
just starting a discussion.
Okay. Well, what do you think about that?
I'm kind of leaning more towards his side just because I don't think every toy needs to become a platform. I'd like to see people just put out a toy and stand behind it themselves and say, this is my toy and this is what it is.
Right.
I don't need it to be, I don't need 600 artists to paint on it. This is my toy. Buy it or don't.
Right. Then I gotta say though, with that figure in particular, it's like, it's such a detailed, specific figure. What are you gonna do and it's already so weird looking anyway. What are you gonna do? Just chop it up and rearrange it and make it into something? What could you really make that into?
Some did.
Some did.
Add more eye stalks.
And how were they?
Some really good and some were just phoned in.
Yeah, well, that happens.
There was one that took the character and turned it into kind of like an ice cream sundae, and it looked really cool.
That's clever, I suppose.
I mean, they sculpted like the glass that holds the ice cream sundae. They made it look like the body of the figure. Like they sculpted it to look, and it was cool.
I mean, don't these people have fucking jobs? I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, it's just so funny because I do a lot of custom shows, and I do what I do, and some people think it's cool, some people think it's not. It's fine, but it's like there's always the one guy that it has lights and a motor and it opens up and there's a whole world diorama and he recast it in fucking gold and it's like, I mean, or it's just like people that just go all out and it's like you worked this hard on this
thing,
stupid show, and you're gonna make a couple $100 if you sell it. Maybe, it's just like maybe. It's just like people are really striving hard to like show what they can do, which I guess is great, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if they took all that energy and made their own figure, though?
Yeah, that's what I think. I just sometimes think like a lot of that energy seems misdirected. It's like...
At the same time, though, like you said, it's a great promotional tool.
Right.
To have, the party for the toy and the...
Right, but I mean, I'm just wondering how much does that individual... How far does it really... Like, if you're a nobody artist, right? Mm-hmm. And say you got an opportunity to participate in, like, a mid-level custom show, and you just go all out and you make the best shit ever, and put it in that gallery, like, how much are you really going to get out of that? Like, what are the rewards, or like what does that really do for you? Gets you in another custom show?
You have to bust your ass and do it again.
I mean, eventually you do enough of these things that people kind of know, there's what's his name, he does that thing with the thing, let's throw a lot of money at him and make his real toy. Does that happen?
No, I don't think that really ever happens.
Occasionally it does.
I think it used to happen like 6 years ago.
Right.
I don't think it happens anymore.
Right. Yeah, you probably... Well, I mean, because probably nobody's taking risks with new artists anymore.
Right.
And there's so many douchebags doing great work. Who cares, right? Or
yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
Chime in at the forums.
Yeah, weigh in on the forum. But people have always been arguing about custom shows.
Yeah.
And like their validity, or just like if they were worth doing, or if they've gone too far. Are they over? Are they played out? I think they're with us for...
They'll never be over.
Everything's played out as soon as it starts.
Yeah, I mean, as long as this thing is going on, whatever this thing is that we're talking about, I think there'll always be custom shows.
Yeah.
And some will be more successful than others.
And there just should be fun, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun, don't do it.
Yeah. This is all for fun anyway.
We're making toys.
Yeah, we're making toys. Who fucking cares? People need to stop taking this shit so seriously.
I can agree with that. So you had your show recently.
I did have a show, yeah.
How'd that go?
Fine.
Good answer.
Good wrap up.
No, it's weird. It was like a retrospective of everything. Was the first time all the psychedelic shit that I've ever done was collected together. Every figure I've ever made, plus a lot of my fine art and a lot of my juvenilia, things I did in college and sort of things I did before I started doing what I do now. Sort of like there's prototypical or Promethean versions of the stuff that I'm making. So that was all in there, and we had two great parties, a great opening, great closing, with a lot of beer and a lot of villainy, and things got broken, and you know, and it got a lot of press, and I made some money, but it's weird, you know, it's like, it's the type of thing you think, oh, every artist wants some big solo show and everything, and I find that, like, even if you do something like this, it doesn't exactly buy you a new life. Like, just because you had this big show doesn't mean that suddenly, like, you're a better artist or you're more successful or, you know, it's just one more thing that happened to you, you know? So it's like, at the end of the day, I was like, oh, well, I have to get back to work now and keep making this shit because, you know.
That's what you do.
Yeah, it didn't, like, change my life. It was just a show. It was cool.
Was it cool to see all of your shit, like, together?
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
I think the catalog came out really well.
Catalog was dope. There was a lot of things that went right with it, you know, and I was happy with it. But I got to get back to work now. And the thing is, now I can't do another retrospective. It's like now I have to wait at least 5 years. So I have to put all that shit's in. That shit's now you won't see that anymore. And now I have to do something different and try to reinvent the wheel and all that stuff. But there's you know, I got things about to drop. The new Toy Lords of Chinatown Part 2 is coming out. And that's going to be epic. It's like there's a lot of cameos and guest appearances by toy people. We're sneak peeking 3 new psychedelic products.
Nice.
And there's some people from the toy world have cameos in there, and there's a lot of the story itself has gotten more complicated. Like we talked about this last time about stories and backstories and everything. Like, well, this is really creating a backstory to the Sucklord character, and it's getting more complicated, you know. And I've projected this thing out like 15 episodes, so it's like, so I'm already starting to like, and I know how it ends and everything, so things that lead towards that are already sneaking into the story. So if you're into that kind of shit and you like my sense of humor, you know, you might dig it, you know. It's like I'm trying to just make something that combines all the things that I like, you know, so it's going to be fucking great. And then there's going to be a new episode of The Microsexuals coming out.
Oh, sweet.
Which is the little puppet show we do with the Micronauts and
Dude,
Adventure
if you
people.
haven't seen them, you have to see those.
Yeah, there's a new episode of that, and it's these things just keep getting more and more complicated. You know, we build all the little sets and do all the puppeteering, all the special effects, and there's all these things going around. It's like a city. We use all old toys from our collections and mix it all together. We have, like, you know, all the Fisher-Price buildings with the land speeders and the Shogun Warriors, the die-cast, and it's all just thrown together. And there's a lot of music and a lot of sort of sexual innuendo. And there's going to be a product that goes with it as well.
Really?
Doing suck pegs of all the main characters. And so
that's amazing.
Yeah, I busted my ass, but they came out really good. And so that's coming out in probably sometime in March. So
fantastic.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
Where can people see it?
Suckadelic.com. Oh, well, there's microsexuals.com is where the micros are, but if you go to Suckadelic, there'll be a big link to that. And then the Toy Lords will be on suckadelic.com. So
Excellent.
It's going to be good. Gonna be good.
Is there gonna be a Suck Pack Series 3?
Yeah, eventually. I haven't started it yet, and we're still hacking our way through the first series. We still have a little less than half the stock left, so we're just gonna keep chugging through that. It's scheduled to come out again in the fall around the same time, and we're gonna do another one of those conventions, you know, in New York. So yeah, we're gonna do all that stuff. But you know, I think after Suck Packs 3, I might take a year off from that and because
you caught up,
because I'm catching up. Yeah, it's I'm catching up, and also it's like I think three series of, you know, of my portfolio and my flashbacks are enough, and then if I do a 4th series, it'll probably be more all within the fantasy world. You know, it'll probably be like a Toy Lords of Chinatown series where it'll be like as if it was a real movie, and here's the cards that go with it. So it's
so good.
Yeah.
If you ever need an image for your flashback ones, I have the first time Sucklord met Little George.
Oh yeah.
Picture.
Sure, send it along. Send it along.
Oh man, that was years ago.
If that'll get me back on the show, then yeah, I'll take a part of it.
Are you? I know Comic-Con's a long way away, but have you started thinking about what you're doing for that or anything, or no?
No.
Too far away.
Well. Yeah, I'm thinking. No, yeah. No, I haven't thought about it. I usually don't start thinking about it till like a month before.
Okay.
I'll probably do another thing for DKE, an exclusive, something gay, and then supposedly I don't know if I should talk about this, but I'm gonna do a watch with Vannon.
Oh,
That's
cool.
supposedly gonna be out then. But unless something goes wrong, I handed in all the graphics. I hope he goes with it. So that's gonna come out, and yeah, I'll probably just do some more resin bullshit.
Nice.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
We got a couple figures coming out.
Of what?
Some vinyls.
Vinyls?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at you.
I know.
Getting all retro.
We had to get it in. Speaking of retro, we had to get it in to the factory already. So you have to plan early when you're doing vinyls.
Do we know what it is?
No, it's not been released yet.
We can say it's a collaboration.
It is a collaboration.
With who?
Stole Art.
Oh.
Stoli Art.
Stoli Art.
Cool, I like his fucking drawings.
So yeah, there's an October Toys Stoli Art collaboration going on.
Great, can I stole it when I see it?
Sure.
Get it?
Fantastic. So that's gonna be it, I think. Unless you have anything else you wanna
I
chime in
could sit
about.
here and drink and talk shit about toys all night, but I don't know if anybody wants to watch
Well, we
that.
can do that just without the camera.
Well, what's the point? Nah, fuck it. Let's call it a day if that's the end. You know,
All right. Well,
it's
thanks
like,
for coming back out.
Yeah, I came all the way out here just to do this.
I know.
Actually. Came out here to dig a ditch.
Well, you're welcome anytime you're out here to stop by the couch.
I love being on the couch talking about toys.
Will it cost you next time we're in New York too?
What do you mean? What do you mean by
Next time
cost
we're
me?
out, we'll bug you.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you do Toy Break in New York or something like that?
We would love to. We haven't been out in a little while.
You were there recently.
I was there last year.
Mm.
It's like a year ago.
Yeah, we got high.
So that's it.
Outtakes.
Don't forget, you can save money with the coupon code TOYBREAK10 for 10% off at tilted.com and the coupon code TOYBREAK, all one word, for 20% off at funcrush.com and octobertoys.com. As always, you can visit toybreak.com. It is the hub of everything Toy Break that you could want. It's got show notes from this episode, past episodes. You can watch all the episodes, download them. You can join the contests in the forum, join the discussions. You can go to the goodies page, download paper toys of us if you are so inclined. There's 3 different sets by Alexander Gwynn, Zakane, and Castlefort, all awesome. Thank you so much to them. Don't forget to donate if you're enjoying the show. We appreciate that. Every dollar goes back into keeping the lights on, keeping things running.
Here, I got you on that.
No, get out of here.
Come on, let me give you $1. Here's $1.
You already know. We don't
Here's
need
$1.
$1.
What? It's not good? My money's not good here?
Fine,
Take the
thank
fucking
you.
$1.
Thank you.
Look at that. See?
Even
That's
our
how you
guests
do
support
it,
us.
folks.
Donated.
Come on the show and
Donated.
give $1.
The
Thank you.
blood drive's coming up next week. So get ready to roll up your sleeves and bleed a little for Toy Break, all right?
So don't forget, you can call and leave us a message at 818-AM-I-GOOD, or you can email us at info@toybreak.com. Keep up with us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. Check out our toy briefs at youtube.com/toybreak. Lots of good stuff and a bunch of Lego things going up on there. And
What about Twitter?
I'm on Twitter at Aileen Gaspar.
At George Gaspar.
Sucklord. At sucklord.twitter.com or whatever it's called. Got any more of these? Right.
And that's
Let's just
it.
keep drinking.
So thank you
talking
for the
shit.
donation.
Thanks.
And do you want to take us out with a and now here's your toy break?
What?
And now here's your toy break.
And now, how does it go? That's it? You just say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can put your own flair on it.
And now, here's your... Wait. I almost got it. And now, here's your toy break, bitches.
That's gonna smell awful.
So we have a little bit of mail that we got.
Yeah, we forgot this.
So this came all the way from the UK.
From Ironic Productions.
From Ironic Productions, a little fan art.
So he has sent us about, I think, 2 packages.
This
2
is the
sets.
third.
This is his. He said that this is his favorite so far.
That's nice.
Little fan
Did you
art.
get a lot of this stuff?
Yeah, we get a few handfuls.
Why did you
Okay.
say it was important that I should be here?
I'm
look
interested
at
to see other people's opinions.
that? That's nice. He must really like Toy Break.
I think he does. He's really.
How old is this kid?
He, I believe, is 15.
Oh, that's great. I mean, if he was 40, I'd be concerned, but for 15, it's pretty great. He's got Pac-Man.
He's even got the Derv in there.
It's pretty dope.
There's a Yeti.
You look like John Travolta, and you look like the Iron Giant, I guess.
It's good.
That's pretty cool.
We're pretty styling though.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool that he even takes the time to do this.
Yeah, that's great. He must be a big fan of toys.
I think so.
Good for him.
And then we also have this other piece of mail that came in that I forgot about as
More
well.
fan mail?
So thank you, Robert. Whoa, what's
the
this?
hell is that? A squid? That's cool.
Somebody's mom crocheted a squid.
It's a
What is
cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish.
this? One thing to remember: cephalopods do not give you hugs.
So not give good hugs.
Oh, ah!
See?
So this is from Webrat in the
Yeah.
UK as well, with some cute little drawings
Webrat.
too.
That's cool.
on
That's
our forum.
fun.
Yeah.
Sure. So thank you so much.
I like
everybody.
that people are just using whatever they have available to them, you know?
Yeah,
Making a
this
cool
is the
little
thing,
toy.
Yeah.
right? I like that.
Yeah, somebody crocheted that.
Okay, that was it.